This is the first full day of President-elect Donald Trump's visit to Mar-a-Lago. He plans to spend the entire Thanksgiving holiday right there at the Palm Beach estate. Is Mr. Trump's mere presence changing island life? The Now's Alana Quillen joining us live from Palm Beach to answer that question for us. Alana?
Hey, Shannon. So I'm at the Southern Bridge right behind Mar-a-Lago, and just as people expected, this is where some of the traffic snags are happening. Now, there are police and Coast Guard everywhere. If you can zoom in, you can see one of the boats right now. They're keeping watch on every corner in Trump's neighborhood. The bridges to the island are open, and most traffic is moving along as normal, and that's a good thing because I've met some very curious people today, like this guy.
To the oceans. Why with her?
Mark Nobel came all the way from Fort Lauderdale to see it for himself.
I came up here to see Donald Trump, to tell him I want to sing God Bless America at the inauguration.
He's one of many interested people who came to Palm Beach because President-elect Donald Trump came home for the holidays. Since the election, many islanders worried about how Mr. Trump's presence might impact their way of life, starting with traffic. Do you have any issues trying to get around?
No, not at all. We drove right up and right around. I mean, they actually have the compound pretty secure, obviously. The Coast Guard's out in front here. But we drove right around and it was no problem.
You do need to plan ahead if traveling on Southern Bridge. Police are directing vehicles through the curve on Ocean Boulevard, causing traffic backups.
I mean, it's great that we're able to get this close, you know. It's freedom at its best.
Jose Carrero likes to come to this spot near Mar-a-Lago for prayer and meditation. Now he's joined by more cars and a media frenzy.
Coast Guard now closing off certain sections, but in all reality, it's a wonderful thing, and I'm glad that we get to get some of the highlights now here in sunny South Florida.
Now, he talked about the Coast Guard. We watched them as they escorted boats on the Intracoastal away from Mar-a-Lago this afternoon. New at 6 o'clock, we'll hear from boaters on how they're being affected, as well as speak to the Palm Beach Chamber of Commerce on how they think Trump's presence could benefit the island. Reporting live near Mar-a-Lago, I'm Alana Quillen for the Now South Florida.
So many angles to cover. Alana Quillen, thank you.